What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to Hancock Whitney Stadium in Mobile, home to the South Alabama Jaguars. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Troy Trojans, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Jaguars will put toe to leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Troy's offense will start this game off with the football. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Plows through the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Walter. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on! He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Trying to bull his way in. Into the house. Touchdown, Troy.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Alabama's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Off the play fake. Fires on the move. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Caught in the backfield. It's Dortch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more... Oh, makes a diving snag along the right sideline. The Jaguars want to crank the tempo.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put him in play from the 41 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Jaguars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Got a man, it's Dortch. Oh, what a move to get room. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Troy.
Ready, set. Rides to back and leaves it. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Jaguars are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Smith wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going for the big play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Smith dropping to pass. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
South Alabama, 9.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Jaguars come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll run it. Can't get him to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got it in the middle, it's Scott. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Smith wants to throw. They're working that left side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Open space at the 25. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Let's go. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Let's talk for a minute about Troy. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by a field goal over Georgia Tech. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Jaguars will punt this one away. Wants to return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Smith dropping to pass. Setting up the screen. Made a defender miss. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Looking downfield on 1st down. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Let's go.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job.
Touchdown, Troy! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jenkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Howard. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Jaguars moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Football had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Jaguars getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. With the catch, it's Jenkins. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that you're quarterback.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Smith wants to throw. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Trojans are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Troy! And the stomping has commenced. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the defense drags him down. Line is set on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He'll try to do it himself. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
All right, let's get it.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Walters.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Making side adjustments here. Smith dropping to pass. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Running game got it done on the last play, and now it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Jaguars are flying down the field. Rides the back on the option to give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Quarterback on the keeper. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll pull it on the read. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Grab behind the line. It's Howard. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Fires downfield. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Howard. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pocket breaking down. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute, you got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the...
Going for it all. Touchdown, Trojans. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Nevada. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He'll heave it deep. Holds it in on the left. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game.
Touchdown, South Alabama! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Creates a little room. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Bunch formation for these receivers. They want that clock to run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Handoff from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
On 4th down, looking to pass. The sure hand is Thomas. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Across the 25. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Smith wants to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being...
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries